Hello folks, your daily friend here, and today I'll be talking about the Yellowboy rifle and explaining it further and how to use it on combat. So without further ado, let's start this video. So we have the Yellowboy rifle here. The Yellowboy rifle falls in the category of rifle in the gun shop, and this weaponry or this weapon is mostly used by beginners. But for today, I'll be explaining how to use the Yellowboy rifle effectively in combat and in duels. Alright. The Yellowboy's price is $1,000, which is equivalent to 20 raw meat. The damage is quite fair for a cheap price. 28 on the body, which is a 4-shot, and 56 on the head, which is a 2-shot kill. Now, the other statistics of this weapon is the reload speed is 2.8 seconds. The ammo capacity of the Yellowboy, right here we can see, is 6. The accuracy of the Yellowboy is currently 93%. And the bullet penetration, or the penetration of this gun, is average, meaning it can only hit to one wall. So we can see here, if I test the bullet penetration, you can see it can only hit through one wall, and the fire rate is quite fast. It is 58 rounds per minute. Now honestly, for a weapon this cheap, it is quite solid. 1,000, which is, equivalent to 20 raw meat, and you get a fairly decent damage and good fire rate, also very fast reload speed there. And I'm going to take this weapon on a public server and testing it and conducting test PvP on the Yellowboy alone. Now, to make it fair, I'm not gonna use any secondary primary or secondaries. I'm just gonna remove also my melee and just purely use the Yellowboy. So I'm going to go to a server where I can use and test the Yellowboy alone. Okay fellas, I've joined a server, and now we're going to test the Yellowboy rifle in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Now I'll start the timer now and test the gun only. Again, I'm only gonna test the rifle itself without any other without any other secondary. So let's start. Okay, let's oops, so we stopped there by 2. Overall, the gunfire rate is good, reload speed is good. The technique to use here is shift running or shift shooting, where you basically run and hit someone. So I'll try to do it again. It's like hit and run. Of course, the prototype pistol. Oh, I killed someone through the wall. It's nice, I guess. Okay, the bullet penetration is average. Again, 1. The guy's back. And the guy is helping us out. It's nice. Quick switcher. Oh dang. Okay, let's run away from the scene. Okay. Oh boy. Those parasites are actually scary. Okay. I reset the timer to 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's try to run away and then lure some people, because I can't fight about 5 players, and then the only weapon I'm using is a Yellowboy. Okay, Yellowboy can't hit far away enough, so... Oh, there's this. Wait, who's this? Ah! Oh my goodness. Well, I have no choice but to use at least single. Oh my goodness, lag, why are you doing this to me? Oh dang, died. Let's see, any words you have there, fellow? Okay, cool, GG. Alright folks, so we've done the gameplay, and now let's get right into the next part. This idea is how to use the Yellowboy rifle in battle, or what technique to use using the Yellowboy rifle. Well, the technique for the Yellowboy rifle is shift shooting or running plus hitting. It's like hit and run. So the concept of that is simple. Just fire, run away from the enemy, fire, run away from the enemy, fire, run away from the enemy, and just like that. While shift shooting is like shift and then here's the pattern. I'll show you the pattern. Okay, so it's like shift, aim, fire, shift, aim, fire. So I'll do it in a slow way. So shift, aim, fire, shift, aim, fire, and let's do it on a faster pace. So it's like this. So that's shift shooting for you. The combination of the pattern is shift, right mouse button, and then left mouse button, which is fire. Shift, aim, and fire. And keep doing the process, and that's shift shooting. Now, let's get right into the pros and cons. The pros is this weapon is cheap. It's a solid weapon for 1K. Good reload speed, yes, it's very fast. Good fire rate, it's really fast. The fire rate is good, as you can see. Fire rate is good. The recoil is solid, it's low. The accuracy, you get 93%, which is already fair enough for a 1K weapon. And next we have the cons for this weapon. The cons for this weapon, there's the low damage. It's 28 to the body and then 56 to the head. I know those numbers are, some of you might think those numbers are fair, but still it's quite a low damage if considering that we're only hitting the main body of the player. As for the bullet speed, it is slow. Other than the other rifles, bullet speed is good. Meanwhile, this bullet speed is not okay. Next, we have the bullet penetration. It's not a big of a deal, but still it can only hit through one single wooden wall. As I told you, the bullet penetration is average, but it can only hit through one wall, and some wooden wall are strong enough to cancel the bullet penetration using the Yellowboy. And next we have the drop-off damage. It's not good. If you're fighting someone from, let's say, to a medium to long range, your damage will drop off. And this weapon is also not for long range, as I said earlier in my gameplay. It can't hit someone. It's quite difficult to hit someone from a distance over there with the 93% accuracy, but still it's a 1k weapon. As for the conclusion, this weapon is cheap. It's a solid primary. It's greatly used, I recommend, greatly used in medium and short range. Also, for those beginners out there, maybe you should give it a try. It's only 1k. You know, I recommend it for beginners, but if you want a better option, yeah, there's a lot of better options still. There's the Lynx, there's the Winchester, but if you're looking for a pretty cheap and solid weapon to defend yourself, just get the Yellowboy. Still, as I told you, there's a lot of other options out there. As for those experienced players who hasn't tried the Yellowboy, you should definitely try the Yellowboy. It's only 1k. There's no harm in trying this weapon. Solely decent weapon for only 1k, which is equivalent of 20 raw meat. So yeah, that's your Yellowboy rifle. And if you do find this video helpful, well, please don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I'm also going to make other weapon showcases, because I started a new series called the Masterclass series, showcasing every single weapon in the Wild West. But anyways, that's it for this video, and hopefully you learned something and enjoyed. See you guys next time.